we have Richard Tan, who is the founder at SuccessLife. He is a former co-chairman of the Asia-Pacific region of Meta Group, the market leader in providing IT and strategic research for the info communication industry and financial institutions. And he is among the first to pioneer online streaming content, successfully monetizing streaming content, reaching 52 countries globally. He's going to be talking about education beyond school. Can you please give Richard a very warm welcome to the stage?
Thank you. Yeah, my name is Richard Tan. I'm very, very happy to be here. I come from a place called Paradise, otherwise known as Singapore. Yeah? So, just a show of hands. How many of you here have been to Singapore? Thank you. How many have not been, but you don't mind to go one of these days? What about those who didn't raise your hand? You don't understand my English? Should I speak in Chinese? Maybe I should speak in Chinese. Okay, anyway. Well, you have a friend there if you ever come to Singapore. Right. Well, I'd like to start my presentation from a quotation by a very famous man. His name is called Martin Luther King. And he said this, "Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I am free at last." Now, in today's context, right, when someone talk about freedom, we talk about financial freedom, so that you don't have to worry about money again, right? That you can bring your girlfriend to a restaurant and don't have to worry, don't have to look at the price list, whatever she can order. Or you bring your wife to a shopping center, you don't have to hold her hand all the time. I know some guys, you hold your wife's hand so that she don't wander around and buy things, right? So when you are financially free, you can let her wander all over the place and don't have to worry about what she buys. Now, besides financial freedom, we are talking about time freedom. When you have time freedom, you can do the thing that you always want to do, ride a boat, travel around the world, do charity, etc. Now consider this lady who is a single mother, and she has 2 kids, and she has to balance 2 jobs to look after her kids. And the irony is that she loves her kid, that's why she do a 2 job, but because she's working, she couldn't look after her kid. Imagine another instant, a guy who is breaking his back, carrying bricks, but all he wants is to be a chef. He loves food and he wants to be a chef. Consider a young guy who has a startup, who wants to change the world, but don't know how to communicate his idea. Now we have 3 different persons, 3 different challenges, but they have one thing in common. They want to be successful. Now, success is for everyone. We all have the birthright to be successful. So, Success Resources, we have been in this segment for the last many, many years, and we believe that education is the highest leverage. With education, those that don't have can have. Those that don't know can know. With education, everybody is equal. Whether you are dark skin, brown skin, or even yellow skin, with education, everybody is equal. With education, whether you are male or female, you can become the head of state, you can become the CEO of a company. But the thing here is this, today's education, right? Today's education may not be sufficient to help you and me face the real challenge out there. For example, let me just give you an example. Today, if you are in a test, right? Just a show of hands, how many of you here are top student in class? Don't be shy. Well, how many of you are not, like you're a lousy student? Okay, lousy student. The rest never go to school. Okay, anyway, now, so if you go through a test in school and you discuss with your friend, your teacher will be really upset, right? But in the real world, if you discuss, you get better result, yes or no? So in the real world, you need to discuss. But in school, they say it's copy, yeah? So in school, if you don't do well, you consider fail. But in the real world, it's called learning experience. You need to have learning experience to move ahead. And therefore, the school may not be sufficient to help you and me face the real challenge out there. Success Resources, we are a global leader in personal development and business development for the last 25 years. Okay, we organize education events all over the world. In fact, these are some of the content provider in our company. Now, these are all the countries that have our presence. In fact, we are in 30 countries, 70 cities. And our content provider provide content, business content, personal development content over a spectrum, right? For example, we have the world #1 marketing genius, Jay Abraham, right? Jay Abraham, he's a world marketing genius. In fact, because of him, because of his content, I was able to pay off my debt, $600,000 of my debt. Not in 12 months, not in 11 months, not in 10 months, not in 9 months, not in 8 months, not in 7 months. I was able to pay off $600,000 of my debt. Not in 5 months, not in 4 months, not in 3 months, not in 2 months. I was able to pay off $600,000 of my debt. Not in 1 month, not in 3 weeks, not in 2 weeks, not in 1 week, not in 6 days, not in 5 days, not in 4 days, not in 3 days, not in 2 days. Just in 1 day. Because of the right education. Because of the right education. Now, we have also on our stage Gary V that present that deliver his content on our stage worldwide. In fact, I think just 2 days ago, he was delivering on our stage in New York. Okay, I mean, he's #1 in social media marketing. On our stage also, recently Pitbull, he's the #1 ranked artist. He also present on our stage on how he become successful and how he overcome, challenges, right? We have Damon John from Shark Tank and many people from Shark Tank. Susan Orman, that's very popular in America, that talk about money. Yeah, we have billionaire that speaks on our platform, Steve Ford, a legendary businessman like Richard Branson that constantly speak on our platform. Okay, we have teachers. Robert and Kim, they call themselves teachers. And he says that, my profession is a teacher, my business is investment. Now, this event is in Tokyo, Yokohama Pacific, 5,000 people, right? And, we pack the whole place all the time. This is Yokohama Pacific, right? So, I have this opportunity to learn from many of these great world-class content provider that helps me become what I am today, right? Tony Robbins, the world #1 success coach, speak constantly in our event. Just a couple of days ago, he presented in London. We have 13,000 people there. And then I think a couple of months ago in Singapore, we have 12,000 people. Okay, and this is when he was in Malaysia many years ago. Yeah, so this is in Sydney, 10,000 people. Now, we have great content provider on our platform. We also have international leader, not just business people, but real international leader, right? For example, Prime Minister of United Kingdom, Tony Blair, constantly speaking on our platform. Okay, recently, President George Bush, his mother passed away, but he speaks on our platform. We have President Bill Clinton that speaks on our platform. Okay, we even have the current president of the United States, Donald Trump, that speaks on our platform. I have this privilege of having dinner with Donald Trump a couple of times. In fact, I can tell you that President Donald Trump, is a very, 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 very nice person. Okay? As long as you agree with him. He's a very nice person. Okay? And he's going to meet up. There's no courier. Kim, if everything's agreeable, he's a very nice person. Now, I want to show you a short video clip of our program, a global program. Every slide in that video clip is actually from our program, just to just explain what we do. Okay.
A wise man once said, "The will to win, the desire to succeed,
What takes guts is to put yourself on the line.
the urge to reach your full potential.
A leader makes the way.
These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence." Success Resources is the world's leading events promoter of business, personal development, and wealth creation programs. For over 30 years, we've helped over 10 million people across 30 countries unlock their full potential. From North America to Europe to Africa to Asia to Oceania, we are the key to your personal success. We open the door to the world's best speakers such as Anthony Robbins, Sir Richard Branson, Robert Kiyosaki, and T. Harv Eker, to name a few. Praised by Donald Trump for being the world's best, we have over 500 events a year and access to the greatest thinkers, achievers, and motivators of our time. We guide you to the success that lies in every one of us.
But you will not discover your greatness in your comfort zone.
You have to have confidence in yourself.
We have never really truly reached our destination. There's always another level to strive for. Your best is yet to come. Success Resources, your learning partners.
Okay. So we are not actually a startup. We are listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. We run about 500 over events a year. We have 10 million attendees, and we cover almost all over the world. And these are my team, right? Now I want to say that our advantage is our team, because our team are very, 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 very passionate in what we do. Our mission is to change life globally through education. So our team believe in what we do. So these are our team. You put together, we have hundreds years of experience, right? Everyone add together in the area of education. Now, as I say that, we run programs almost from cradle to grave. We even have an MBA program for kids that teach kids, the syllabus of how to run a business. Okay, we run cryptocurrency investment event. In fact, from January to now, we run about 50 of them all over the world. We just have one in Tokyo. Where's that? Tokyo American Chamber, right? We have 1,000 people there. We just have one in London. We also have 1,000 people there. So what's next? Next for us is that we are going to digitize our business so that the content can be available anywhere, anytime, any device. So for Success Resources, we are going to run an ICO. You can find the information from our website, right? And okay, right? So we actually launched our ICO on the 15th of April recently, and we already raised about $8 million. So you are invited. Now, what I would like to invite any one of you here who probably don't mind to be involved with a business or with a company that help to change life globally through education. So if you felt that maybe there's some ways we can work together to partner together, please do contact me. Now, if you have a phone, just take a snap, and this is my contact, my mobile number, my email, etc., and we can keep in touch, okay? And can join our Telegram group. Maybe I just go back a little bit. Some of you, if you are interested to work with a company that help to change life or to partner, you can just take this contact. Okay, or you can go to our Telegram group to join our community. This is our Telegram group in our community. Okay, so thank you very much. This is Richard Tan. I wish you well, health, and happiness in your life. And for some of you ever come to Singapore, know that you have a friend there, as long as you pay, okay, for your lunch. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we have a little booth there where we have our white paper and you can put your name card, and we can keep in touch. Thank you very much. Thank you.